Hey everyone, it is now day 3 of living on £1 a day for 5 days. I've woken up feeling good this morning. I am ready for some breakfast. Going to be making myself some porridge because thank God I actually feel like porridge this morning. It is a little bit chilly outside and I feel like it's like the perfect porridge weather. So that is what I'm going to be making for breakfast. I'm just going to be using the oats, the soy milk and some peanut butter. Very excited about that, and yeah, I'm just feeling good in general. Today is the first day that I'm actually working during this challenge, so I'm curious to see if the foods I'm eating impacts that at all. I'm very aware that over the last couple of days I haven't done a lot, like I haven't really left the house, haven't really used my brain at all, so I feel like over the next few days I'm actually going to need food to provide me with some brain energy. So we will see if the food I have in does that. I mean, fingers crossed it does, because I still have 2 more days of work after today where I have to eat this diet, so we will see. For now I'm going to make myself some porridge for breakfast. So this is what my breakfast has ended up looking like. I used 50 grams of the porridge oats, 25 grams of peanut butter and probably around 200 mils of soy milk. I tried to save some back so I could have it with some of those cookies later. So this is what my breakfast has ended up looking like. I really wish I could add some syrup or something to add like a little bit of texture, but for a very cheap breakfast, I feel like this is going to do the trick. It has been a few hours since I had breakfast. I think it might be 12 o'clock-ish now, but I'm not going to have my lunch for another hour or so, so I figured I would have a snack. I'm going to be having 2 of these cookies that I made yesterday. If you guys haven't seen that video, I will link it down below. And then I think I'm also going to finish off the milk from breakfast, so I can dip the cookies in this, and this is going to be my morning snack. It is now almost 2 o'clock, so I'm going to be having my lunch. I've got one of the portions of soup that I made yesterday, and then I'm going to be heating that up and having it with 2 of the slices of bread. I actually think that the soup looks a little bit better today. I don't know if that is just wishful thinking. I mean, it is still not the prettiest looking soup, but I don't think it looks too bad. So that is that 1 portion of soup heated up, and then I've also added 2 slices of bread on the side. What I would do for some butter on that bread, honestly, but this is what I will be having for lunch today. I'm actually feeling surprisingly full after that lunch. I actually wasn't feeling that hungry before lunch, to be honest, which is weird for me. I feel like normally by 1, 2-ish I am starving, but I had those cookies beforehand. To be honest, I wasn't even that hungry when I had the cookies. I had them because I really felt like I just needed a snack, like I was bored and I needed to chew on something. So that's why I ate those, but I think they have done the trick in keeping me full. They're actually such a good snack idea because they're quite calorie dense and you don't need like a lot of them, but they do keep you full for a long time. So I'm feeling fine. I'm hoping I feel like this up until dinner because I literally have nothing else that I can snack on if I get hungry before then, so this kind of has to keep me going until then. I will say the soup still wasn't that enjoyable. Like, I will not be making that soup again after this challenge, but I managed to eat it all. I could stomach it, it was fine. Not particularly excited about dinner either, but I'm already halfway through this challenge and it's not been too crazy so far. I will say I'm feeling very tired today, as you can probably tell from my appearance. I'm putting it down to the fact that it's a Monday, so I'm probably just tired. I don't think it's anything to do with the foods that I'm eating, because as well, alongside the foods I've been eating, I have been having my normal vitamins. So it's not like I've become vitamin deficient within like the 2 days I've been eating like this. So blaming it on the fact it's a Monday, but I would love a coffee right now, and I don't think I can have one because technically I didn't buy coffee on the challenge, even though I do have coffee in. I feel like that would be cheating, so not going to have any coffee, even though I feel like that is what my body needs right now. But I'm going to crack on with the rest of the afternoon and I will see you guys for dinner. It is now around 6:15-ish and I can confirm I am very hungry. To be fair, that lunch kept me full probably until around 5:45-ish, and then the hunger hit and now I am so hungry. I had to finish off a couple of bits for work, which is why I'm now only making dinner. I am, surprise, surprise, going to be having pasta for my dinner this evening. I've got more of this little spaghetti and then some of the classic bolognese sauce. To be honest, I don't actually mind having this for dinner again this evening. I feel like pasta is one of the few foods that I could eat probably every day of the week. I mean, ideally with different toppings every day, but I could eat it every day and not get bored, so I'm not too bothered about having that again for dinner this evening. I'm also going to boil up 100 grams of the frozen veg to go with it, just like I had yesterday, and that is going to be my dinner. Really hoping it fills me up because I'm literally shaking again because I'm so hungry. I need to stop doing this. I need to remember to eat before I get to this stage because it is not fun. This is what my dinner has ended up looking like this evening. It is pretty much identical to the one that I had yesterday, although it is a slightly bigger portion. I ended up using around 120 grams of pasta and 120 grams of the veg, just because I am feeling more hungry today than I was yesterday. I've also almost finished up this sauce. There is just a little bit left, which I'm saving for another meal this week, so managed to make that last for everything that I needed it for, which is good. But yeah, this is what I'm going to be having for dinner. I'm really hoping this fills me up because I am hungry. I am officially done eating for the day. I actually had 2 slices of toast with some peanut butter on after dinner because I was still feeling a little bit peckish, so that was my dessert, but I completely forgot to film it. I will put the nutritional values of everything that I've eaten today on screen now. Like I mentioned yesterday, I don't think like the vitamin data is particularly accurate, but the calories, proteins, fat, carbohydrate breakdown I think seems okay. So that is everything I've eaten today. I'm actually feeling pretty full. I can't believe I'm already over halfway through this challenge. I don't think it's actually been too bad yet, although I feel like the last couple of days will be the hardest. So that is the end of day 3. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.